Hello, hello. How are you all doing? Hi Turquoise Buster, hi Very Sweetie, hi Dim, hi Quick, hi Dust, hi Untax. How are you all doing? How's your weekend been going? I hope it started off well. Eyes, oh, big eyes for spinning. I feel slightly like spinning. I went for a long one today. I'm kind of tired. Not to just be like, I went outside, I'm tired, but also going outside is tiring. But it's okay. We're just gonna be going inside repeatedly now, right? That's the aim of the game. Nothing else going on for sure. Okay, so one little thing I am gonna warn about is I have been having some internet issues today, and so it has been stable for stream setup, but there is a possibility of me cutting out in places, and so please just bear with me if internet misbehaves or if I simply descend into internet-related panic, as one does. I want to make myself taller. I feel like yeah, that's not like it. Multiple sides to balance out of the grass touching? Precisely. Although I will say, I'm gonna probably wait until Thursday to post about them, but when I went outside I found a new bookshop which had a very good discount book selection, and so I want to post the 4 books I got. I'm very excited about them. But I guess we continue. So, I hope that the game has notes on where I was, because it has been 1 to 2 months since I last played this game. And I mean, I remember things. I have a vague memory that I really wanted to get to the boiler room, I believe. Oh Heckbun! Thank you so much for subscribing for 7 months. Homo. I hope you enjoy whatever book you get at the library this month. Thank you very much. Thank you. This is the bonuses. Okay, I have notes, but I didn't leave my notes in a very oddly format. I did my notes depending on the day, not depending on the room, which on reflection I think was probably not the most advised format. Blessings of the High Roller. Each time you draft a shop room, you gain 1. Not sure where I've got that from, but that's exciting. And I have 1 red envelope. How's it going, gaming? We're just getting started. We're ready to be confused. This is... It's the case where the 2 pictures, there's 1 letter between the 2 pieces of art, but I can't remember what this one is, because it looks like the Queen of Diamonds and the Ace of Spades. Maybe I'm doing a dyslexia, but I can't think of the difference between those. I might go to the left first. I feel like I started a lot of the old ones going to the right. Ooh, basement key. Okay, I am gonna get the basement key because I believe I had previously made it to the antechamber and got the basement key, and that was like my last significant action thingamabob. And so I want to be able to put it back in case I fumble this one. Oh, speaking of fumbling the one, I should go to the shed. I remember the shed. This is good going outside. This is going outside where there's just trees and no people. This doesn't count as scary. The touching grass is fun. The being jostled on the pavement is the part that lacks whimsy to me. Okay. Ooh. Items for trade. Special floor plans now cost additional footsteps instead of diamonds. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots today? This just seems kind of fun. Especially if we can try and force for a shovel. I'm trying to think of rooms I normally saw shovels in. Treasure hunt! Yeah, let's go for a treasure hunt. Is there anything in here? Oh, there's holes in the ground. Okay. I need to find a shovel and then get back out here. I feel like the first few runs are just going to be me remembering how the game works. And so I need to... Oh! Interesting! I'm trying to remember people's names desperately. I thought to not looking forward to it. But to be stuck on a mechanical mystery for 13 hours? That is a long flight. Oh my goodness. Good luck. My brain is being smooth, but good luck. Okay, I'm gonna take a little screenshot of this and put it in my Notion. I think that's what I was doing previously. I really wish I made more notes at the end of it, because this feels like a difficult game to pick up after a break on reflection. Alrighty, let's go back. If I get a shovel, I gotta go outside. Unless I run out of footsteps and then I just suffer. But I think I'm not sure if I'm expecting to get super duper far today. I probably just want to explore a little bit, remember the rooms. A hallway would be good here. I don't want to give myself too many dead ends. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, but writing on red letters are false unless they're handwritten, I believe. Into the soon gain 2 footsteps? Or 2 items? I kinda would like the corner. Yeah. Ooh! Some keys. Look at us acquiring things. Is this... This isn't a chest, it's just a decorative thingamabob. Dington? Okay. Yeah. Was that sound effect mooing? We have a stag and a tag, so okay, I'm gonna make notes again. I got a new little notebook recently, so this is the perfect time for me to be making notes. I just feel like for visual things, like the family tree, it might be a bit difficult. Oh. Okay. Oh, Prince. Now, which is the way to look at the layout? There we are. I'm trying to figure out if the letter depends on the room or the position, because there's some consistency to them, but I can't seem to figure it out. So I'm just gonna do the bit starting here. Oh, I probably should have drawn this before stream started. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is an S, I think. I feel like this is a pretty conclusive stag tag nation. I've been conclusively wrong before. I wanna go back and draft the commissary later. Oh, you must choose one! Oh, hi Neil! I'll come in, I'll come in. Oh, are you not working for it? Hopefully you can get some good sleep. I might put the chapel here because I've read every book in the library. And I love libraries, but you know, I'm... Because it's the bedroom specifically, I didn't think I'd lose steps by doing that. No! Okay, let's go closet, because otherwise we're gonna end up jostling for rooms. The key and a gem. Oh! Bath and bat, so this is H. Okay. Anything else here? But yeah, rooms that I definitely want to draft. The one with the power switching, I think should be very helpful. So I'd quite like to draft that if I can. Everything takes gems. Egregious. Da 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 da. Okay. Bride. Bridge. So this is a G. I'm not doing a dyslexia. This is a puzzle for dyslexia with some capitalization. But that feels pretty natural. I'd like to go to the den. That's kind of perfect here. I've had fun taking notes IRL as Elden Ring since there's no quest hub and such. Oddly, a little guy talked about valuables at a cave on the coast. Aww. It feels so... I kind of want to play Elden Ring, but I'm just not really equipped to. Rodden Road, so A. I'm kind of glad we were getting very funky letters so far. Dyslexia's final boss? Yeah, one of my coworkers was telling me they didn't realize I was dyslexic because I formed sentences correctly, and I was just kind of like, do you not notice that I spelled them all wrong? And he was just like, yeah, but you type really quickly without looking, you do the touch type thing, so I just figured it was from that. And I realized that I had this kind of like a false grace that I just absolutely fumbled. That I could have just been like, yeah, the typos are because I touch type, not because I can't read the words I type. I can read the words, I just can't tell the difference with the letters. Okay. These get more difficult over time, which is a little... Ooh, I'm rich! And I'm gonna get richer over time. Wait, I thought the coin purse came with the major money? No, it's just a bonus? I might be rich, I suppose. There's more outside factors now then. This box next to this contains gems? A box next to this box is true. The box next to this box is false. I feel like this is the pivotal one. So, with it being the central one... No, actually it's not that one. Ooh! The box next to this box is false. If this is true, this is false. And that's a contradiction, so this can't be true, so this is false. So for this to be true, then this is true and the gems are in here. Yeah. Oh. Wait. That's confusing. This one's confusing. a box next to this box is true. Because this... Let me double check. I played some years back. There will always be at least one Buttricks displays as true statement, one Buttricks displays a false statement, only one Boxes applies within. Okay, so there can either be 2 true or 2 false statements. At least one. Okay. Oh, this is going to be the bit that fumbles me. One box next to this is true. If this is true, then this is false. So this is true, and the gems are in here. If this is false, then these are both false by contradiction, which is impossible because at least one box must be true. So this has to be true. So by proxy of this being the only valid true box, this has the gems. That's what I was aiming to at the start, but I got confused a bit in the middle. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I feel like this room is kind of just the entirety of my degree, and so I get very nervous if I'm going to get it wrong. Do I get the bedroom here? I feel like I'm kind of running low on feet. But dining room also gives feet. The box puzzle is cool. Love this type of logic stuff. Yeah, I love it. It's just slightly spooky to get it on stream. I'm really excited to read Catabasis because I believe that's what a lot of the magic system relates to. Logical paradoxes are catabasis. I'm saying it wrong. Ooh. I'm gonna be honest, I thought we were in the third room. I thought we were in the leftmost lane. I also need to double check the letters in the parlour, which I feel very silly about. We could get the commissary and just not go there yet, because I don't really have money to buy, but you can sometimes get a shovel, and I would love to get a shovel. So this is a coat and a cot, I think. So it's another A, and we're now on floor 4-2. And so I am gonna have to retrace my steps just to double check the letters. Is that worth it? Oh no, I'm discombobulated. What are the chances I can see it from here? It's only one room. There's no pictures in this room? But there's space for pictures. Interesting. This location on the map never get pictures? Does this indicate a space? Okay. I don't know why, but I decided to write from top to bottom when drawing this because I assumed that would be how it's read out, but I think it would confuse me. Okay, now I found them so far. Outside, I didn't actually check the closet. Unless, oh, is it these? They're tiny. Ty and Tia? I'm gonna have to check how you spell tid for take stand. Yeah, okay. So it's an R? Never mind. I was wrong. Yeah, what if the real Ah! Hey then, thank you. How you doing? How's day been going? Okay, so we got the letter for here. Ooh! I don't think the special key will work, but I can use the regular schmegular key. And I can go to the pantry, and that works quite well, I think. Does this sometimes has fruit in? Yeah, for added footsteps. And I'm gonna get 5 gold because of the purse bonus. Okay. And we have extra fruit around, I think is the indicator from that. Keep going. I kinda wanna get the reading nook. Yeah. I don't think I am gonna draft the library because I was a library fanatic when I first found out about this room, and so every time I could I drafted it. So that's a tier and a tiger, so this one's a G. It's gonna be very confusing if I get mismatching version of these. Oh, that was very up close and personal there. A noteworthy journal. If you continue on your adventure. Oh, yeah. I thought there was gonna be a clue. Bogumbo. What floor is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be floor 8, so I'm gonna get the storeroom because I think this is gonna call lunch. I haven't heard the bell for lunch being called, which I kind of expected. And I got the shovel! Gonna be honest, didn't even see the shovel, wasn't gonna click on it. Plain and paint? No. Fly and... So this is painting a globe. Having the foggiest on this one. It could be... So, what's the word for... It's not going to be cartography, is it? Globe and glide? No, there's no... That would be IO, which isn't the structure of them. It's the base of mimic logic. I need to buy the game. Ooh, wait, if there's a game of all of it, that would be fun. Think I know it? Oh, don't let me know. I want to figure it out myself, don't say. The birds around it. Could it be Guy and Scry? But that's different C's and K's, isn't it? Because they're the same. They're not the same letter, even though in my brain they are. No, it's not coming to me. I'll have to try again later on that one, I think. I can remember the images quite well for this one at least. And maybe because there are different combinations for the same letter, maybe next time. Wait, did dinner not get called? I reached floor 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count. No way in shame. No. Go shopping. Dig a hole! Well, that's a scam! Sure, you'll be closed from day 12 to 16. That's fine, I've passed that. Then we've got card and car, so this is a D. So we're in 1, 4. If we assume that this is consistent, and that means this is card, because I couldn't figure out what it was in the starting room, because we had this queen and then we had the ace. Oh no, we had the queen of hearts, I think. Card without car. Okay. Effective in the first week of December, payroll will be done through the terminal. Can I remember the terminal password? I remember knowing it. Oh, 50%. Oh. Sale is over. Running shoes? What do running shoes do? I know it enough. Set of gems, a sledgehammer. I don't think I buy anything for now. Maybe on the way back, because I'm going to a dead end here, but I'm hoping I can find some cool and fun rooms. Oh! I want... The Ladyship's Chamber normally has a hidden thingamabob in it in the corner, but I want to go to the dark rooms because I want to see what happens if I can turn the power off in the dark room so the light goes off. But I think I should still be able to draft out of it. Yeah. And we go for the one that doesn't cost gems. Oh! You're more likely to draw red rooms. I think that's pretty handy for me. I think the boiler which I was looking for is a red room. Turnip! Turnip places. Okay. That's just a speck of dirt. Okay. I do want to try and draft the... Is it the security room that has the power switch in it? I'm very tempted to get the hammer, just because I feel like, you know, you get a bit of security in life with a hammer. But then I wouldn't be able to find a... Realistically, I'm not going back down this corner of the map. Unless I have to buy food, in which case it better be very good food. Okay, let me check my area. Are there any of these? I couldn't check the dark room, and I didn't see any paintings on the furnace, which may have been me being lazy. I got the ones in the commissary, I got the dining room, and all of which I'm in now. I have is letter R, the den I have, and then it's the entrance hall. It's the next one I don't have on this path. So, let me continue. And we have the room to the right that I could go down, but I want to go outside to the pit to check the 20 rooms that I can dig up with a shovel. Because what if I just keep digging up turnips? Earnest turnip? Roasted turnip. I've never had roasted turnip before, but other roasted vegetables are pretty good, so I would assume that there's merit to roasted turnip. I am using up so many foodstuffs. Oh, a few old coins. A broken lever. More old coins. This is wanting to make me go back to the shop. An ordinary key. How many old coins are there in this place? It really wants me to go back to the shop. Oh my gosh, well now I'm low on feet. I expected at least one turnip. What's happening to the economy? I prefer them raw pickled? Yeah, I've mostly only ever had turnips pickled, but I don't know if that's a representative experience. I think I might put the basement key back, just because I am not confident that I have the feet to make it on my next adventure and then make it back to the storeroom. But I've also never let the run end with the basement key in my possession. Crowbar and prayer. I feel like it has to be prayer on the left. To pray and to prize? No. This really is the anti-dyslexia puzzle. I was just sitting at an angle then that made me look like I had neck pain. Oh dear. Oh, hi, Nyoho. How you doing? I'll come in. I'll come in. Thank you for the pets. Thank you, thank you. Take a turnip, take a turnip. Oh, more turnips. Is it pray and the letter A? I feel like it might be pray. That's what I was trying to stumble upon earlier. So I'm just gonna put an A with a little question mark next to it. Because I can't imagine it's a crowbar, so you're gonna have to be talking about the utility of the crowbar. If it's card and card, then that's not a letter difference, is it? If it's the same word, is it a space? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, I stay confused there. Let's go. I'm scared the 1, 2, I have to go here. If I go 3, 4, 5 to get the running shoes, I don't know if the running shoes add steps or decrease step usage. Then it's essentially a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step gamble for how valuable the shoes are. But if they're not valuable, then I'm not really getting much further today. So... Oh, I've just gone the wrong direction. Never mind. We're doing this instead. We get to dig! Maybe another turnip. Why do they want me to have so much money? Like, what am I meant to do with all this? I've only got so many steps to spend it on. And I'm probably gonna have to go back soon. I wanna go to a greenhouse. Oh wait, I should check the paintings. The chapel doesn't have paintings in the traditional sense. It has the stained glass windows, which do vary. These are different to usual. I feel I've used up all my brain cells for this one. I want to go to the greenhouse. This has got to have some holes in it, you know? It would be antithetical to not have some holes in the ground. Okay. So... Oh! Trees found inside will never shade the gems that shine in the night. And rain, the clue you hold cannot be paid with gems not coin, so toss away these sheets you'll find a worthy trade. With the word sheet being highlighted? Interesting. I don't think I've seen that one before. Okay. Ooh, lever! Yes. Don't know what this is gonna do. Oh. Well, that's a much easier way than the way I got into the final room, but... I like this greenhouse. Would come back again. I'm gonna complain about losing money, but I don't think it's a particularly... egregious loss in this instance. Let's go back up here. I think some people do call crowbars pry bars. Yeah, I feel like I had heard of that, which is... Oh, that's like what it's used for? You'll be no longer be able to see all 3 potential floors. I don't like the maid's chamber. Courtyard feeds me to a dead end, which would be the end of the run, so it has to be in archives. Spooky. Okay. I think with that, I'm gonna try and get the running shoes and just see what they are. I don't think there's much chance of us making it to level 8, but we can try. occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances oh. Well, that's a scam. Okay. Billy, for those, let's learn out our steps together. Very glad I put my handy dandy button thingamabob away. Oh, magnifying glass is always helpful. I'm not sure why I'm being excited about picking up items when it's... Oh, I don't have the security key card, do I? No. So this is a lock and... the one... a clock? Okay, so it's the letter C for room... 43? This isn't looking like words. At least not yet. I don't want to retire for today. I have so many resources. But I'm out of steps and I'm out of rooms. Can I hit it with a hammer? I should be able to hit this with a hammer. Okay, I guess we retire for today. Anything else I need to think about? The running shoes are not as impactful as I hoped. I suppose I could look at things with a magnifying glass, but the archives is a common pick a place in the magnifying glass, so I've looked at everything in here with it before, I think. Yeah. It wasn't 19 rooms doesn't feel like that many, but I feel like that was a decent first trip. Even continue. Ooh. Okay. Now this time, does it force me to walk in the side? It's the same one in the starting room. Interesting. Okay, let's go outside. Let's not lose any steps, question mark. I guess the outside has to be used a lot later on because otherwise the running shoes are a bit ineffectual, I'd say. Especially because it doesn't just remove them, it just decreases it. Shelter protects you from negative effects of the next 3 red rooms drafted. Big fan of shelter. I don't know if that works to protect me from the not being able to see in the dark room. I've also not been here before, I don't think. Come on, there's gotta be stuff down here. This music is ominous. Time lock safe. It's only gonna open after a certain period of time, I would assume. Can't seem to interact with her. Oh, a letter. Remain where you are for now, given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow. We've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to other terminals. I've seen them. Regardless of the danger, I am still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. While the 3 of you are down there? Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. Is this the author, the publicist, and the daughter who went missing? Who were promoting or publishing media that was against the ruling family? That's beautiful. Okay, let's try and get this to turn on. Welcome to the Mount Holly bomb shelter. That's not reassuring. Time lock safe. Radiation monitor. Can we be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time unlocks safe will remain unlocked for 4 hours. Do I just set it for today and hope that it means in our days, not Vince days? And assume it's on my time? 23rd of August. And then after 8 PM? Yeah. So in 20 minutes time, I want to look at the radiation. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These are often spiked by the experiments conducted in the Mount Holly laboratory. If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically lock. Okay, happy with that outcome. I cannot remember the terminal password. Oh, sorry. Let me I didn't mean to get your password wrong. This is an interesting room. I guess we gotta try and draft it again on the start of days. I suppose it might be a waste of days, but at the end of stream, if I haven't gone much further, I can just keep restarting days until I get in the grounds. Okay, I feel like that was a decent one. Let's start left again. I can never tell if I'm making my rooms too closed off. I'm down to go to a bedroom on this. Got the postcard, some currency, and nothing else. And we have the hands in prayer and the crowbar, which is in the same place, so it affirms they are locational, not room-based, I think. I'm gonna go guest bedroom here. I'm more precious on steps than currency, I think, and there's quite often bonuses in here. Looked at this letter in the past. We get a nice little bonus gem. And we have stare and star, so we have the letter I here for 2-2. Okay. I can see something in the shape of words forming, but I'm still missing quite a lot of letters. I'm missing the leftmost, what would be the first letter in my grid. Okay, let's do this one first and just try and head as forwards as possible. Then that's a good plan. Oh, there might be other things. I've seen one on the floor around here. Oh, rich and bright, same as last time. I'm gonna keep going straight ahead, I think. Security. Big excited about the security. And I think I want to turn the power off. The terminal password, and it's just scribbled out. Is that SNAN something NHNU? I feel like it's got to be a word that corresponds to something. Then we have a road and a fishing rod. Road and rod, A? This room I already have down as A. Boo. Keycard, accessible security doors are more likely to appear in higher ranks of the estate. Okay. The antechamber has been unlocked and access levels are no longer required. Ooh, okay. This always scares me. I feel like it's going to become a horror game. Yeah, so the red memos, unless they're handwritten, are lies and the blue memos are true. Oh! So the antechamber is still locked. Okay, that's all. So let's go on to this computer device. I would like to turn off I would like to estate inventory. Look at me go, I'm gaming. Okay, keycard system. I would like to disable it. I'd like to set it so the offline mode is unlocked. And I'd like to set the security level to low. Then security menu, the keycard system. Gonna exit, I think. I haven't been to this vault before, which is exciting. I've been to the pool room, I've been to the ballroom, I've been here, I think. Very ominous. I've been here, not here, 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 here. And is that the same vault? Yeah. Been to the library. Don't particularly recognise that one, but I haven't been to this one or to this one. I'm not convinced. Yeah, I think these three I haven't been to. Oh, I might have. That might be with the office that's on the higher floors. Let's go left. Corridors is always unlocked. Items, laboratory. The house experimental features require more brain cells than I think I have at the moment, which is unfortunate for when playing a brain cell game. TNT. Got that one. I can lose some coins to try and get access to these end rooms info. So I was hoping I had the room number for this one written down and I could work backwards. Oh wait, I hadn't noticed. 1, 2, 3. Oh, multiple numberings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like that has to be significant. Is it on the colours of the rooms? This one's green. Where's number 2? Blue. This one's blue. This one black. That one's red. This one's blue. That one's red? Maybe? I'm gonna write that down quickly as a just color sequence. In blue, black, red, red? No. Yeah, red, red, red. Don't know what that's an answer to, but you know, it's kind of exciting. I'm gonna draft this to see what this is. I am quite happy to get the greenhouse here because I just like green rooms. I think they're fun and pretty. I realized that both rooms I said I wanted to go to are not green, but I got distracted by the cute flooring. This is from last time. Oh, shovel! I'm not feeling very observant on reflection that I didn't notice the shovel for a while. An old rusty nail. I imagine that's for the combination room? And a key. Okay. I feel a bit better about my lack of key gem situation. Can I remember what the pulling the lever changed? No. Okay. Okay, I need to go back because I didn't look for paintings. That's my bad. Gather plants. Where would the paintings be? I feel like there isn't any paintings here. There's the writing. Yes. Okay. I guess no paintings. Oh no, I'm gonna lose more money! I didn't account for being poor. I think I have to go pantry here. And it's gonna suck if I have to double back. Oh, I could go storeroom? I have quite a lot of paths forwards. I might just take the shenanigans and run. Oh, it's a different one for this one. Let me have a look. So this is one for car card. Yeah, oh, I already had that one. Big sad. When you enter the chapel, lose 1 gold. That's not happened. Oh, it's because I've got the thingamabob negating. I've used up all my negate the effects of on the chapel, and I feel a bit silly about it. Okay. Ice Hulk. I'll take a hallway here. Lock and clock. I have already go forwards. I'll take a courtyard here. Ooh, I've got things to dig up. Turnip! Turnip! They call me Two Turnip Denya. I don't know if I have anything else to add, I'm just very excited about the turnip. Can I open this? These have something cool and fun inside. Ooh, currency! Okay. I think we want to go out the left door. Well, I don't have access to the cloister. Let's go to the pantry, I think. Then on up and maybe get an apple. I'm getting greedy with my fruits and vegetables, I think. They're just taunting me for my lack of gems at this point. Oh, it's the green room bonus. It's probably the green room bonus. Okay, I'll take a magnifying glass. Did I check the room for thingamabobs? No, but it's okay because I had it written down from the last one. This is a tiger and a tear. Oh, I had this room written down from the last one. I did not have the last one. Okay. I'm gonna use up. I'll probably end up retracing my steps here. I'll see what room I draft of this before I decide if I go back. Gems are not in a box with a true statement. Ominous. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. And gems are not in a box with a true statement. Okay, so the logical sequences is not in a box with a true statement, not in a box with a true statement. Okay. So if the gems are not in a box with a true statement, then this is true. And this is true. This statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. is just a second validation, so this is 2 as well, which breaks the room of the game. But then, are these the same? The gems are not in a box with a true statement. Gems are not in a box with a true statement. Okay. Oh, my brain's melting on this one, but I'll unmelt myself. Okay. We have, if this is true, and the gems are not in a box with a true statement, then the gems can't be in here. If this is true, then the statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. So this is true, and this is the exact same statement. So this is also true, so that's impossible. So, but at least one of them must be false. Unless this is false in the it's not as true as the blue box. Oh, that's the thing. These can't all be. These either all agree or all disagree as true or false, and so this one must be false, leaving this to be true. And so the gems are in here. I didn't explain that very well, but I think this is it. And then we have the tiger here. I want to do maths. Easy gems in this economy. I keep thinking the little Q duster thingamabob's a currency of some sort that I can collect and being quite disappointed. Okay. Start 4 because it's add 10, subtract 7, 3. I remember the rules. Oh, so it's 3 times 2, so it's 6. I think this one's times. So it's plus 20 times 20 divided by 20, so it's 20? Those are weird ones. I can't believe the first time I did it, I didn't look at the thing on the side for the Q. Ooh, okay. We have pilot and plot, I think, so it's an I. So 2, 5. I'm not doing a big dyslexia there, am I? He's got goggles, and it's like a plot of land. E. We got keys for days. I could even afford the expensive green room. Drawing room would be good here. I think I keep going. Oh, there's so many ones in this room. So we have. This one, discombobulating. I don't know if I want to think about this one, there's too many. Can I just leave this one blank and try and guess it around the others? I'm assuming they're pulling. Oh, unless it's these. And it's C sail? And the letter L? 1 6. No, 2 6. I do think that the same item can have different words depending on where drafted, because I think I've seen that one be used for tag as well as sail. Oh, I'm gonna run low on keys. I would like to not cost gems to draft. I have more gems than I have other resources, but I might get to dig. No, I don't. Digging for me. Oh, it's quite nice outside. I don't know why, I'm convinced the games are just gonna randomly turn into a horror game and keep preemptively spooking myself. Oh. Okay. Do I want the dark rooms with no power one, so I'm gonna draft the dark rooms here, and I'm gonna suffer. Oh! I can see things! The teen memos found in Harley's room are always false. Green memos found in Harley's room are always false. Gonna take a screenshot of a very suspicious looking man. And then I'll look cheerful. Is that because I did the security change? I didn't think that would be enough to disable it. Ooh. Notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship's. Oh, as in HS. I can check the family tree to find the name for that. Let me full screen the family tree. Simon H. Sinclair? Or Herbert Sinclair, most likely. Herbert Sinclair has requested yet another print of her ladyship. He wasn't married on the family tree. But Lionel Espen wasn't either? I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photo card. He said that the last development was too dark, so to keep an eye on that. Oh, it is quite sweet to want to put up portraits of your wife. Oh, could this have the password on it? 1128? For the gate? Or is it going to be information regarding the gate? Oh no. Okay. Also, just for the... Okay, a large battery pack. I thought that was dynamite for a second and I was going to be very disgruntled. Ooh. Okay. This is incredibly ominous with the poor development. Incredibly ominous. They're in the greenhouse there, I think. And again with better lighting. No, that isn't the greenhouse. It's another room. Okay. Stuff in this room. I don't think that's an even worse photo of her. Keko? That's the name of one of the big families, so that's not a reveal. A selfie? Ineffectual development. Oh! Oh, it's the one that I don't know! I feel like I've gone about this in a very irregular order. I think I've worked my way around the outside, unless these are the same photos again but in higher quality. '28 still. I wonder, that seems to be the date of something. Security system is locked. Okay, I feel like I've got a lot of information here. I'm not sure I'm especially equipped to apply it, but I've got a lot of information. I'm very glad they gave me a battery pack and not dynamite. Well, Oh, I could do with finding the power room. But I got a lot of steps, so it's okay. Because if I can find the power room, then I can turn the lock off. I really hope I haven't got lost. No, I haven't. Look at me go. Did I find the letter for this room? The image difference? 4-4? I haven't. Where are the images? Do the green rooms not have images? Is that the downside for being wonderful and green? I feel like several of the green rooms I've been to don't have any letters in them. No! Okay, let's go back down the other end of the hallway. Suddenly less enthusiastic. Adds a sauna lock room and a pump room. Break box turns the power off. Guard system off. Gymnasium off. Garage on. I think is how I want things to be. Don't know what the vac indicators are. Then we've got a bath and a bat, so this is a T. It's a H. I dyslexia. Nothing exciting on here? Boo. Now, do I go back down to do the entrance hall route? Or do I may go back down to try the entrance hall route. I go left here. I'm just thinking that I'm more likely to get a room that doesn't require a key, but provides more. Oh, boo. See from here if there's a key on the table. So pin and pine. That's an E. Okay, well that's something. Let's go back. Left. I won't have a key for this door, will I? Oh, turning the power off in the dark room was not what I wanted to do. Oh well. I think I'd like to get the cloister. This is less ominous. What did I do to illuminate the dark room then? Because I'm not sure how I managed that. How do I get in there? Let me dig. I wanna dig. I have a shovel. Let me at him. Dig in the cloister? Is it sacrilege? That's nonsense. You were the red 7, I think? This seems pretty handy. And like a room that doesn't have much benefit in going in the direction of. I'm not gonna go through yet. I'm tempted. Once again, there's no drawings in here. I do think green rooms remove the drawings. No, it's only keys that I'm lacking at the moment. Let me see if I can get one for this. This? I would be quite happy with the boudoir here. Go to the button. We have docks and coal mine cart. Graph. Chart. Coal, no. Oh, we have lots of things written down. Well, now I have a security memo. Look at this. Face ace! It's an F. Beard, bard, cold, old, sturdy, study. Don't know if I know the sturdy, study one. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember to ask Anne if we can commission new artwork of all the rooms in the house. Produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. I'm likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty tight schedule. Oh, do I know what the Synchro code password is? It could be 1128 from the orchard, but I don't think so. Could it just be unlocked? No. That's empty, which is quite interesting. Is it? It's not coal and gold because that's an overlapping letter. Oh, blueprints. Is that the dining room? And I haven't been making notes of what chess pieces, but there's just a black queen in this room. That is... I'm not sure what that one is. Is that the ladies' room that has the safe hidden in it? 44 letters in the message. Earrings are glove love stings sing crowd crow gown gown snack sack. Okay, so I am right in some of my nonsense. How have I spent so much time on this game and still feel unprepared for this room? I feel like I've been making notes of the wrong things. Okay, so... Oh, chart cart! Okay, so we're in 4, 5? Sometimes the dyslexia takes a time, but there's no pictures in here. That feels just ominous. I don't know what the safe code is. Okay. Let's go back to the cloister and hope that I can get a key at some point. I am getting a little low on the feet. On the footsteps. These are nice shoes. We have dessert, fan. I feel like there's not many descriptions other than fan for the rightmost item. Fan and flan? Is that a flan? Don't know what else it could be. I was gonna try and remember the password to this, so I'm glad it's already there. This is number 4. It's the one I looked at last time. Aristotle, you've chosen to omit the details of dear man's disappearance on the public record. Yeah. And this is the person who I suspect was actually in the bunker instead of disappeared, potentially. Daniel. Maybe I can... Daniel isn't on the family tree. Should I look again? Da, 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 da. Oh wait. Simon... Confused. Daniel, father of Simon. Simon Sinclair is married to Clara Espen, but I don't know who Daniel would be in relation to this family tree. Is confusing me now. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies. So... Oh, was there 2 Simons? There was Simon H. Sinclair, who was married to Clara, who had the child Mary, who then had us, Simon, after our grandfather. Oh, because... And then Mary married Daniel? And that was Daniel before he... No! Is it Jova for me? I don't think I have any ways to acquire keys. It's not ideal. I didn't think I was being that lax with the key economy. Are there any rooms I've drafted that I don't have the memos of? I've been allergic to the most room. Oh wait, I put that L in the wrong aisle. It should be one above. I don't think I got a letter for the parlor. The 5-3? No, I got a G for that one. I didn't get one for the pantry. Oh? Oh! Okay, let's go back to the pantry. Pantry and hallway? I think I still have letters to get from. There aren't green rooms on this one. Ooh. I'm so perturbed that I can't dig these up. I understand they might be sacrilege, but You can't give me a shovel and then tell me shoveling is sacrilege. It's... What are you doing to a mouse like that? I wanna go... left. Follow through. Got this one, G. Didn't get the one for the pantry. Stage and stage for the letter T. This one. Other rooms that I don't have notes for. I realize that because drafting and how I wrote it down, my grid is functioning upside down. And I think that's all of them for this one. There's the chapel, and... No, that doesn't work because it's flipped. The storeroom I've got, the chapel I couldn't figure out. Greenhouse is green. And so the courtyard's blocking the only other one that I drafted that I don't have. Okay, let's end the run. I feel like I keep having to end ones early, but I feel like I'm quite actively seeking out food. Like, I am hungry, you know? It's so pretty when it's green, but I'm gonna avoid green rooms because I want the ominous letters. 2 new rooms. So that's the shelter and... study, the shelter and the study. Took me a minute. Okay. Oh, outside. Oh wait, is the game volume at a good level? I can never guess. Face ace. Face cards. It's so obvious now. I do wonder how you get more access to the other information. I should check the orchard code whilst I'm out here. For 1128 for the date on the photo. Special floor plans now cost steps. 8 classrooms. Don't know what classrooms do. But I've not had that one before. Can I do that? Oh, now I want a shovel. There are interesting books I can read. That looked like a door that could be opened and then they lied to me. Ooh! Closing address. For the last 38 years it has been my pleasure as serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility, and meagre as it may look by modern standards. I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see the small place of Reddington history go. I wish to first thank Lady Espen, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention to my class those many years ago, but for the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would be a distant blurry vision, a vision that I dare not even dream. That dream, of course, is the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal, and my reluctant successor, who I might add, forced me to give the speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. Okay. To the architect of our new school, Baron Sinclair, thank you for following your father's footsteps in building the Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March, a decision I am certain he will immediately regret tomorrow when he hears children running through the halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all of my students, many of you here today, whom I have not seen in years, faces I remember as young and manners wild, those here whose parents before them I have also taught and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow Demetrius upon? What does Demetrius mean? I recognize the word, but my brain's being soupish. I think I'm imagining teas.
Demerit.
Bestow demerits upon? I don't know how that makes sense in that context. Because I was assuming it had a different meaning other than D as a negative prefix, merit to remove or mislead a positive thing. But thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end, and remember to give Miss Peterson her gift. Interesting. Can I take chalk? It's hard to find good chalk nowadays. Chalk economy is in shambles. Well, that's ominous. That's very ominous. Herbie? I'm assuming that's Herbert, the Sinclair man. Interesting room. Let's go to the orchard and see if 1128 opens the gate. I feel like there might be another step. I also want to keep an eye out to try and figure out where the flaming plinth is. Because I feel like you should keep your orientation regarding flaming plinths. You shouldn't, like, lose track of them, you know? This is the way to the orchard. I might have misremembered. I wonder if you can open that gate. I'd always thought of it as a permanent demarcation for the end of the map, but I'm not sure if that's the case. You could chop down. One, 8. Hey! Do I get so many apples? The apple orchard has been permanently unlocked and added to your campsite. Starting tomorrow, you will start each day with an extra 20 steps! Oh, I'm so good at things! Okay. Sorry, you gotta get a bit of ego to combat the confusion. Why is this? Oh, I wonder if that's for. Oh, what could that be for? There's multiple of them. If I turn this, is another thing gonna catch fire? Okay. And these are offline, which is reassuring because I didn't know what they were. What's this? So there's a sundial. Oh, it depends what hemisphere you're in, doesn't it? Does it just depend what hemisphere you're in? Search how sundial works. I know how they work in Europe, but I don't know if it's universal. I have this thingamabob, the central point. The dial plate and the shadow counts the hour. Okay. There doesn't seem to be timekeeping as a task in this game yet though, so I'm not sure what that means, but it might just be a decoration I'm overthinking. That looks like it had a gem on it once, and somebody took my gemstone. Gardener's logbook? Trowel? 1982. That's quite late in the story. Some of the story started in the 80s, right? I didn't have my notes of that. Oh, I don't have a face. Hello, Vale. Wow, Luigi. Why do you all want to see me as a little horrifying creature? It's always the most bizarre combination of toggles. I enjoy this mustache. This mustache is jiggle. This is a good mustache. But it's with the scary face as well. Come on, Luigi could be a GIF. Big brain. Okay, I'm gonna. We can do that on Tuesday, cause I'm gonna swap to the like 2.1 brush-up version of my model that I need to redo all my toggles for, which is going to fix some of the clipping for that combination. But we can do that on Tuesday. That could be fun. I don't know what to make it give. So if people say it's... Wait. I can't do it intentionally. I'm not good at acting. That one. The patchwork. I haven't, it's not any issues with the toggles. It's when you update your model files, if anything gets, like, renamed or restructured, it can break the toggles, and I'm going to be updating the model files to fix some layering issues. But Trowel. When I first came to the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a little dismayed to find the predecessor had kept no notes. Outrageous. No logbook and no record of any kind of regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. As a result of this improvidence? I don't think that's what... Improvidence? Is that what that means? Learning new words today. Oh, lack of foresight. Okay. I thought it was lack of spatial awareness, but I suppose I may have just seen it used as a abstraction and assumed it was the general application. In the first few months in my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing professional blunders that I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom. Oh, this person is grumpy. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and stretch turquoise. Oh. I'm quite tired today. I did, like a park run thing, and I run quite a lot as a keep fit thingamabob. It's the only real kind of exercise I do outside of Pilates and physio. But like I do variations of running. I'll do like 5k normally, and then sometimes I row or cycle in the gym if it's too bad a weather to go outside. But I did a 10k park run today, and I feel a little bit exhausted. I had like a 40-minute nap afterwards, and it wasn't enough. I suppose it makes sense if you run for more than 40 minutes, then 40 minutes of napping won't balance out, but I kind of want to keep doing it. There was a very nice community of people there, though I found it quite antisocial because I was the only person who was wearing over-ear headphones. But I don't think I could run for that long without headphones, so I might look into getting some cheap little in-ear ones to, just to, you know, try and be sociable, or at least try and not be actively unapproachable. Yeah, that's the one. I love when Dr. Pepper goes slightly flat and it starts smelling like a cherry bakewell. It's delicious. To that end, I made an effort to make some of my record dealings with the estate in as much certain points and journal tomfoolery. I like Robert. I'm on his side. Among my commissioned duties, I have been tasked with the conversion and oversight of Mount Holly's alluring grounds. It's a description of a garden. An oversight of Mount Holly's. My domain stretches from the gate to gate, encompasses the Apple Orchard, Entrance, Drive, and East Yard. Fortunately, my workload, the maintenance of the West Ground, has not been a priority since Lady Espen's death and the ensuing closure of the West Wing. That's the one that has the gate. Okay. Nevertheless, I take some pride in my work, so I'll still endeavour to push the West Path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. In addition to maintaining the grounds, there are 8 green rooms within the house that require some level of upkeep and light groundskeeping. The majority of these I discover only draftable on the perimeter of the house. I hadn't realised that! That's fun! Okay. Terrace, patio, veranda, morning room, and greenhouse, and secret garden. Haven't been to the secret garden, all fall in this category. Ooh! I like this, Robert. I love a good soil survey. Okay. One of my first tasks I undertook as groundkeeper was to conduct a survey of various plots of soil underneath each slot of the east and west wings of the house, and while I would have preferred a full survey of all 45 plots in the house, it was clear that the inconvenience such an undertaking would produce was in no way worth the extra data, especially considering the rooms that would benefit from the survey only ever appeared in the wings. It took quantify soil quality, I measured the soil's capacities to support crop growth and maximize the promise of high yields. The survey ended up taking 2 weeks due to some difficulty reaching the higher ranks, but the project was well worth the effort. As suspected, the room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread from the gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in the greenhouse. Interesting. I hadn't been keeping track of the amount of flowers in the greenhouse. I'm gonna screenshot this. Robert's brain is bigger than mine. It's got like a large... I don't know. Oh, smudge pots. Wait, come back. I like the one they're ticking. A few years ago, the Baron made a long overdue decision to switch from gas lighting to electrical power. The installation of the new system was a substantial undertaking, as almost every room in the house had to be equipped with new fixtures and wiring. Thankfully, those renovations did not extend beyond the mansion's interior, and all lamps and equipment used outside the house are still powered by a gas line, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. Don't know what those are. Found amongst the apple trees here in the orchard are a critical necessity thanks to the cold temperatures. Oh, okay. These gas-burning stacks heaters prevent frost and should be kept on during the winter months to ensure a daily yield of apples. Oh, I should maybe turn that back on. When the smudge pots are not in use, the orchard's gas line should be turned off to conserve resources for the castle's other gas-powered machinery and appliances. Are you gonna tell me what those are? Oh, this is the Green Room Angel! After a few months of idleness, I finally have a new champion, and I submitted a request for a change of scenery. Specifically, I would like to replace the statue of Arinda currently in the cloister with a much more appropriate angel. Lina? After all, as beautiful as the statue is, shouldn't the greenery of Mount Holly be covered by the paragon of gardening? Though amused, I do not think Anne took the request too seriously, though she did humour me and listen to me rave and pontificate on the subject for the better part of our lunch yesterday, and she wonders why I would be avoiding tending the cloister. Truth be told, I've forgotten how to access the inner garth, and I'm too scared of chastisement to probe particulars for the third time. Garth. What's an inner garth? Wait, let me look at the rooms. How would an inner garth relate to a cloister? Oh, my phone. Oh, okay. I need to go get my phone charger. Well, my face isn't gonna work for a few seconds whilst I run to get my charger. I did not think far enough ahead, seemingly. 80% of charge does not last very long when you're doing face tracking. Oh my goodness. I do think that I've probably ruined my phone's battery by using it for VTubing, but that's just part of life, I suppose. My phone charger is not where I thought it was. Well, that could be an issue. Did I bring it upstairs with me? Got no brain cells left, not a single one. Okay. Actually, I don't want to say worst case scenario I get stuck as a PNG, because it's already plugged in. I just didn't plug my phone into it. I've had my headset on charge this whole time. Oh, sometimes I am profoundly silly. Okay. I do need a... I did not have all my brain cells equipped this week. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe this was... Oh, I hit my head on the ceiling. Because I'm so tall and I naturally can reach the ceiling easily, maybe this was a bad week to be doing so many puzzles. I had my headphones plugged in the whole time, and I unplugged my headset to go look for my phone charger. And my headset is attached to my phone charger, so that doesn't bode well for me. My best rendition? Pretty good considering I've only seen the depiction in the chapel. Okay, and that's the last page. Very interesting. Big fan of Robert and his note-taking. Less enthusiastic about the state of this roof. Do I get to know what time of year it is? I imagine it's going on the kind of external calendar. Oh! Due to rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you're not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however... Oh, okay, so that's where I can stay. I was gonna say, I didn't remember being able to go in there, but it's just that there's not much in there. I still don't know how to get in here, and it looks so ominous and interesting. I think it's gotta be activated from somewhere else. I imagine if I can get to the fancier word for basement that I have the key to now, then I can get into there. But then again, making assumptions about this game is a bold endeavor. Does the schoolhouse, it's a blue room. Okay. I guess we'll just have to keep drafting different outhouse rooms and see if one of them brings forth another gas pipe to turn off. I'd quite like to go left and not be hit with a dead end. But I won't have that option. Okay. Let's go bedroom as a compromise so we can loop around more easily. And I got nothing in here. Oh, I got a real dice. That's not too bad. I'll take it down here because I should be able to relatively accessibly loop back around. I've got the letter for this room. No, I don't. Ooh, stair star. So it's an I? Oh no, I do. I thought it was in the room one to the left. Gem, singular. At some point, I'm gonna start keeping track of all the chess pieces, but it's not today. Got all my brain cells used up on letters. Ooh, while drafting in a classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each room in your house. I am immediately going to be down a gem, but I want to see what a classroom is. Oh, this is fancy. Can you find the difference between plan and plane? Yeah, it's the letter E. Oh, I don't have that one yet. Nice. Color worksheet. Fill any object below with the correct color. Color is red. Benny, who is full title and name. Unknown? Not in the family tree. Okay, this feels like it is a key for the rooms, and so I'm gonna grab it, because that feels like it could be quite helpful. Then, yeah, so we have blue, violet, green, red, yellow, orange. Grade 1. The coloring sheet again. I'll take an apple. Straws be opened? No. E. Kids are witchy. Oh wait. Just really like red? Oh, some of them... Oh, not all of them are correct. 10 out of 12 correct. Also, I'm gonna have to cross-reference it. Each colour is only used twice as the feedback on Benny's sheet. So... I mean, the pond feels pretty indisputably blue, but that means that the room with the mountain flag on it is correctly yellow here. The two of them are swapped. This I think is red, this I agree is blue, this I've got no clue about, this I've got no clue about, but they're the same across multiple sheets. This banana being ambiguous yellow-orange is dodgy work. Okay. I'm not sure if I have the brain cells to hold all of these simultaneously. One's favorite color is red. The difference between this and Benny's is this flag was blue on Benny's, which we can gauge is incorrect because we know the floor plans are blue, and that these flags were swapped around. So if these flags are the wrong way round here, then that's the two incorrect and the rest are right. But the bananas I think are ambiguous here, and so I don't want to give marks to. One of the marks lost here is this being yellow instead of blue. And don't know if the gecko is red or green. Oh, actually I suppose that's a... So the gecko is in red, so the gecko's green. So these are two of the marks off. One more that's wrong. This is in green, this is purple. Oh. This is in green, this is... Oh! So, Benny had the right flag with the top one being orange, and his two incorrect statements were the three uses of colours. Oh, this will... Oh, I feel like I have the answer, but I don't know how to write it down in a concise diagram, so I'm just gonna draw little color dots onto my diagram and hopefully it makes sense to future me. I just need to go to a stellarium because it's an endpoint. I just want to find out the room. We have desert and dessert, so it's a letter R. This isn't boding well for me spelling things correctly because it doesn't. I have the first 9 letters and it's not. Wave, siege, something. Unless I'm reading it backwards and you spell from the top. You could spell from the top, I suppose. 8 is infinite. Well, 8 is sideways to be infinity, which feels like it has to be something. Are there 8 floors? No, there's 9 floors. I can figure out the portrait. I don't want to pick the green room here. I want to pick one where I can see the paintings. So we have bridge and bride. So it's a G again here. Oh, I got my orientation bamboozled. I am completely lost. Do not mind me. I might have fumbled this entire run. Okay, mind me. Mind me, I am silly. Oh! I think I reveal here. And I get a library? Yeah. Do I have this room? Yes, I do. I want to go on the treasure map. Okay. Well, that's a pretty difficult room to get to, especially with the situation I have left myself in with my subpar decisions. Red letters 1, and my red letter was numbered 2. I wonder how many red letters there are. Aww. I do like the courtyard. It's just a good return on investment. I do like the den, it's a good den. Avoided floors? I've only skipped up on the laundry room once, but I guess it has been 100%. Rotunda? I don't remember the rotunda. I imagine I've skipped it once then. But it's exciting the classroom's showing up now. Those stairs made my stomach feel bubbly. Oh. I cannot afford books for sale. I think this is a dead end. Okay, I guess we have to go archives. I mean, it's thematically fitting, it's just not great in terms of being able to access things in the future. Okay. Let's go left first. Yeah, let's be confidential. This is perfect! Another good corridor, nothing on the floor, no currency. Everything's so expensive nowadays. If I get the kitchen, there isn't any much upside for food, so I'm just getting it for the direction, which doesn't feel great. I might get the guest bedroom. Got the notes for that one, nothing else in here. Oh. Oh wait, I've just realized. Oh my gosh. Yes. Did I not resize? No! Okay. Well, that's very scuff of me. I hadn't resized the game properly when I swapped games. I know how to stream. I totally don't forget all of it. I'd like to go to the boiler room. I've not been here before, and it's quite ominous. I would describe it as very ominous. That seems to be... Is that a layout of the house? That's too many rows for it to be... Oh, it's way too many rows. I don't know what I'm thinking of. I don't have a shovel! I should get a shovel just on a... Am I gonna cause problems? Now we're producing steam. So there's 2 points which I can swap at. This isn't connected to anything, so I have to connect here. And then this path isn't connected, so I have to connect here. And that fuels whatever this is. And up here. How I get there? Oh, is this like an electronic door thing that I have to access? Oh, there's a lift there. Which room would I call the boiler room lift from? Yes. To have this be on, I'd need to swap this around, so I'm gonna turn this off so there isn't hot steam going everywhere. Following this path. would think if this is on, which I can't see a way to turn it on or off, and so would hope it is a default, then I would expect this to do a thing tentatively. Are there any other levers I'm missing? I'm not sure. I don't think I've been here before, but search my notes. I found the tab before. Ba-ba-ba. Okay, wait. I've been here before, okay. Does this have like an on or off indicator? Oh. Oh, I need to find a way to get this to move. And so to do that, about a third each time? Okay. So I need to do this. And then this. To activate this. Which I can then do a timing? Deactivate? I said hopeful. It takes a lot of rotating to retry. Does it always end on stop? Am I just gonna have to timings it? I don't feel very... Oh, something else is moving. I can hear noises of movement. Seemingly I cannot press this whilst it's moving, so do I just have to timing it? That feels a bit atypical for this game's mechanics. Not in the right position? No, I definitely can't access it. Can I do something up there to turn it off in a more accessible manner? Okay. What about this? Oh yes. I think if I was wondering if that would lower that grate, but it doesn't seem to. Onto this, which I have no knowledge of. I guess I just try it as a timing thing. It doesn't feel very typical for the game, but I feel like I've done a decent amount of looking around. Oh, yeah, okay. That was just a timing thing then. Okay, so this is now active. So this is now getting powered in some way. If I swap the pipe to here, and then pulling out of here and I swap to here, then the lift should come down. Look at me doing technology. Then I can turn this one on. And I can gaze ominously at the top of this. Having the foggiest. Okay. Activator. And I can rotate something. don't know what that rotated. That was probably quite consequential and I should have kept a better track of it. Can I put this down? Well, that isn't as helpful as I had hoped. Okay, so I swap the direction of this. Okay, so I need all three of them pointing in. So I'm assuming that's this box for this one. So on this outcome. And then I'll double check how many of. Oh, but then I see from down here. No other ones are powered, so that's not the route. Okay. That is in the way. This needs to stay here for me to access the elevator to get up. And so that upper one is on now. That turns the light on the elevator off. And what does that power? Does that power one of them? Yes, it does. Okay. That makes things more confusing because now I need to have it be active and potentially. Okay. So there's one pipe going in there. There's this pipe going in here. And the third pipe is coming in from here. And so I need to do it like this. And now I'm expecting the mold to be lit up at the top. Oh, and now this got lowered. Okay. So, activate? Am I gonna cause the thermonuclear breakdown? Let's find out. Oh, hi Adam. Music gives me a similar vibe? I'm not sure. This is quite loud and clunky, and I'm not sure what it really is doing. If I rotate it, I guess I gotta do more exploration. Okay. I feel like I do not have the contents of the brain power. The top line stops spinning now. The distribution of the lines on that is quite interesting to me. I might try and draft some rooms and then see if I can get more context. I don't want to go dark rooms. And this probably means it's a green room, so I guess I go meeting nook and don't draft library. It's a shame I can't go left, but the dark rooms make me stressed, okay? And keys are always helpful. I have this room, don't I? No, I don't! Okay, 5, 4. We have sand and, so it's the letter S. Could go spare room. Like getting the closet is probably more impactful considering there's no direction up. I'd like to get the items. And we have peas and mountain, hill, vegetable. So we were here? Oh, I haven't played them, I'm not sure. So we have what, like, that could be a sand dune, it could be a mountain, it could be a hill. This could be a runner bean, a green bean, a plant, a vegetable. I don't have particular instincts on this one. Is there like an American word for peas? Do you call it some silly name? If I search American word for peas, is that gonna go badly for me? I also call them peas. Peas. Peaks, as in mountain peaks? That's all I've got. And that feels dubious. But the letter before it is C, so it could be CK. I'm putting a K with a question mark for peaks and peas. Oh, wait. I don't have security. Oh, do I need to do pipes? The pipes are calling. With this one, I actually want to power that one. No, it's that one. Yo! I want to rotate it one more time. No, I don't. I want to activate it on the other side. And that's on. But this isn't. Oh, that's dastardly. Is the bridge still down? Nope. Okay. So I can't have the elevator, so I have to have the bridge. And so I need this pipe and this pipe connected, which I don't think is possible at the same time. Is the... Can I swap it from down here? No. Left the elevator downstairs. Oh, I really hope this bridge was up permanently. To turn one of these off so it stays there permanently. So if I activate it this way. Oh, could I do this? Because there's now gas in the system from this side, so it should still be getting powered. This is on, right? Oh no, this is to the pulley, it's not from the supplier. Oh. And so the door isn't on there. Okay. Could I not be getting gas from the big top tank? Is that not an option? Put it back to the previous setting. Let me put it back to the previous setting again. So I'll close this one. If I can swap, because this has As a shenanigan. Oh, is that a feed-in pipe? Not a. There doesn't seem to be any feed-out pipes from the top one. Don't like the amount of loud noises up there. It'd be quite a nuisance if I can't figure out how to get access to the star. So, I'm hoping, probably misguidedly, but it does line up well. The steam is now coming out of this side and powering these, which I don't think is the case. No, no signs of life. Peculiar. Oh, why am I sleepy? It's because I ran a lot, but still, why am I sleepy? I've lost my bridge now as well. Have other rooms I can explore? No, that's the last room in the house. Oh, that makes it worse. So, I don't need to worry about powering this. I don't think. That's my guess. Which means I can do this to power this. But then the tank is on a pretty isolated loop going straight into the edge thing. Wait, I haven't actually used this one. Try activating it real quick, see if I can spot what it does. The power components for setting it up at the start. I feel like I'm walking in tired circles. One doesn't need to be active. I feel like this isn't meant to be the puzzle part of it, and I've just messed up my orientation at some point. Oh, they're late to be on. If I do this, then the light goes off. Okay. So that needs to stay powered, so energy has to flow through here, which means I cannot get power to the elevator, so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to get the path across. And the path across requires these two being active, but because of the orientation of this, for these two being active, it would have to connect to this one, which, unless that's this, I don't believe that powers it. Oh. Because this is a feed-in cable, not a feed-out cable. Oh, I feel like I've got in the loop here. I also don't like the amount of steam just floating around. It seems like a health and safety violation. This has to be within this room, so there has to be a solution to it. Okay. So. My logical assumption that that pipe is one directional must be false unless there is another way to power the elevator. Unless I need to do the security room thing to get that door open, then one of those statements, which I assumed were true, must be false. There is either another way to power the elevator, which I'm pretty confident that's a no on, then it must be handled through the electricity. That doesn't look like the standard security. Oh wait! I've just seen there's the light on the other side. Is it either or? And that's the MacGuffin? It's this box and that opens it? Yes, okay. Oh no, it's both of them at the same time there. Can I try it in an orientation that only opens one of them and see if it's open? Not easily. That activates the light on the left, I think? No, it doesn't. Bamboozling. Oh! There I was saying, oh, this door's isolated. I don't want to go to the code check because I don't have... Why this one is glowing green? This feels ominous. I kinda want to take this. I've not seen them glow green before! Oh. Spooky room. Okay. Well, I didn't like that effect, but here we are. Good luck to me. Oh! Not many steps left, I suppose. Furnace and don't exit, I think. Just accept the red room. Do we have art in here? I've already catalogued it. Lavatory. I'll get the archive. Thank you. I would quite like to get to this tile because that's where the treasure map was pointing to. I want to get the parlor because if I can get the gems from it, then that increases the likelihood of me not running out of room options, which feels quite high at the moment, especially given my limited options. Okay, let's get confused. The gems are in another box. The truth is on another box. The words another box are on another box. This is true. The truth is on another box. That's true because this is true, and this means this must be false, so the gems must be in here. I can relish that one, that was bold and brave. Wow! Wee look, there's no key around here. Is my day over, even after all my big brain boiler room? I didn't get to see what the boiler room changed, I just got quite confused. Oh, hi Thunder. Oh, good morning, good evening, good time zone, very time zone. How are you? I'm tired, and I don't have a key, but I wanted to go on a treasure hunt. Plain and paint? No. plane and paint are such similar words, but there's too many letters difference. Do I have this room by any chance? No, I don't. It's definitely not morning here, but I did just wake up. Okay, fair enough. Good morning, good morning. I hope you slept well. I have this one and one of my old one. Sorry, I'm just looking up different words for plane because it's not my area of expertise. Oh. I got nothing. Globe Glide? No. Oh, I almost had something. You should give me this for free because I figured out the boiler room and that was difficult. That's my thesis. I don't think I had anything else left to do that day. All my rooms are closed off. Oh, I had an entrance hall path back at the very start, but I wouldn't have made it back with the wait room. Still a little bit lazy of me. Okay, let's do another day. I feel like, do I take a long time on my days? I feel like I may have though. Okay, 70 steps. So much more space for me to get lost. Well, thank you for the hydrate and the hot guys. Thank you. Let me beverage. Gonna go to the tool shed here. I feel like there's a chance the trading post and the shelter both have gas fixtures in them. But I love a good shovel. And is it the crowbar that's the other item? Oh, hello, violent. Okay. Wash helper? Oh. Go back. Oh, stretch. Oh no, I'm getting sleepy. I shouldn't be getting sleepy, I should be getting contemplative. In the aspirational path of thinking complete thoughts. Highly aspirational. Go light first. Yeah, closet, let's go. Big on items. Pin. Got that one. Oh, I should get my extras. I'll draft a courtyard, don't mind if I do. And I got a shovel so I can dig things up. The beeping does annoy me slightly, but it does remove the anxiety of missing things. may put the code check there, but not go in yet, in case I get far enough that I can use the key. At the reading nook just to continue the path. Oh, I guess I got the library just to wander around, just 'cause it's a nice room to be. Oh, Blanc still light, yeah. Major 1 minor? I'd like a major key. I didn't think you could get conference rooms this low down. Okay, but still the music room is exciting. Key to the secret garden. Well, now I need to find the secret garden. That's a green room, right? So, Quirrell. To draft that. I imagine, does this music have more writing on it? Find here within these first words sung the key you seek in the major tongue, but half these sheets are missing from the four you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Among the scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the key. In bold words, who could have guessed it was the bold words, sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea, in bold words sung, I do repeat. Oh, first words, the ones of you who often alone can solve this time, are likely going to get your due, and all the rage that will ensue will work on. So first words on the simple clue, white pages lined with melodies to hide the words we've come to seek. Oh, and from our chases among all these, write down those that seem to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. First words on the and then I had a music sheet earlier that was for number 8, I think. Number 5, first words on the sheets. Oh, it's gonna be a pain. I'm gonna take the screenshots of the whole sheets in case I need all of them. There's actually a second clue that isn't the bold words but is instead just the first one. I could see this game doing that to me. Okay. I think tentatively. Oh! Denoted in verse? Oh, what's the name for this? Notation. Is it? It's not a cleft. Is it a treble cleft? I feel like I'm adding two words together. The clef is the kind of reflected C-shaped one with a semicolon, I think. Okay. Well, that's a new room still. That's exciting. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. No. Oh, metal detector. Well, these aren't coins and it's a shenanigan. I'm a bit confused by this. The chairs are under them. Is it for the other room? And it's lost? Yeah, I think. Go back, I can test it. They're still in the same order. And there hasn't been a statue to the gardener. Oh no, there has! They are. Oh, no. Okay. Have gem requirements. I may reroll here, because the entrance hall is probably gonna hit this. I don't have the security requirement. Let's go to the den. Gem. Any others? The parlor here rather than just closing it off. Another item to be collected. Oh look, Penny! Okay, nice. Oh hi Pesky, thank you for the high day. I feel like I'm being quiet and contemplative without having many complete thoughts, which I'd like to apologize for, but that's all I have today, so I hope it's still fun. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. One of the other boxes is true. The gems are in the only box with a false statement. So, these two. This is false. Yeah, this is false. No? If this is false, then both of the other boxes are true, in which case this is false. And this is true, which infers that there's only one false box, so this is a logical failure. How are you doing? I am tired. I did a long one today with peer pressure and everything. So my muscles are getting a little bit achy. How are you doing? Okay. It is. Oh, hi Panda. The gems in the only box which is true. One of the other boxes is true. If this is false, this could be false in that both of the other ones are true. Can these two be consistently true? Oh hi Electra, thank you for the lead. Welcome in, Aidas. Hi Electra, hi Park. Hello Pesky again. While you do my thing, Bob, welcome in, Aidas. I hope you had a great stream. If you need to run off, grab a drink, grab a snack, make sure to take care of yourself. I really appreciate you stopping by, and thank you Electra for just in the community. My name is Daniel Bookcode. I am also a variant VTuber. I like stories and being confused. Specifically, I like puzzle and strategy games and like tower defense adjacent stuff. RTS games. Anything with a big story in it. At the moment, I am picking up Blueprints after not playing it for a few months, and so I'm very confused. But you know, that's the aim of the game. That's the objective. That's the reason for the season. It's a reoccurrence within the seasons, at least. But I hope you had a great stream. What were you up to? I'll get the sword ready. What are we getting the sword ready for? Because if there's a social gathering with swords, I would like to be part. Is there any, like, buff women knights? Maybe with, like, a lance? I don't know. I'd be very enthusiastic about that. I keep seeing, YouTube videos of, I think it's an American event, where you have these people who, like, do a jousting competition, but they're all buff men, and I feel like they're missing a target market of just getting one terrifying woman in the jousting tournament. I feel like they would dramatically expand their target market to kids who want to watch jousts, people who want to swoon over like the men jousting, people who are enthusiastic about historical reenactment, and then just the sapphics as well. I feel like the target marketing, I got the brain cells for this, not for the puzzles. Puzzle games do that? Yeah. I like this wallpaper. Sorry. No wallpaper, only puzzling. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. If this is true, gems in the... Okay, so these two can't simultaneously be true. So one of them must be true. And that means that there can only be one false statement because one of the adjacent boxes is correct. So this is the true one and this is the false one. So this is where the gems are. One day I'm gonna get one of these wrong and it's gonna shatter my worldview around me as designated logic mouse. But in the meantime we continue. Do I go to the pantry? Or the spare room? I feel like the spare room is the least worst map-wise. Even if this room is so ominous to me, I'm assuming we can do some sort of activity to either activate this film camera or to make this room become a like designed room. Oh, well this could be a quick end to things. Gem is always in the bottom. It's not. Oh, I was gonna say no. It swaps each time, but I am a fool. But thank you. But the key. Little tweet. Quite nice. We get to keep exploring. I should probably go to the observatory given the... Oh, it's a gem requirement one. I'm not too bothered about getting to the antechamber again, so... Is being here enough to activate it? No. Do I need to stand and look? Again. Then another wheel up here? I've done this before, but I can't remember how. And then you look through the telescope to see the stars and you get a bonus corresponding to the day? Oh, do you need to rotate it so that the big wheel is in line? Or can I just... I thought I needed the little steps, but this seems like an appropriate observing height, even if it doesn't want to play ball. I have a memory of needing to rotate around so I could access the big wheel from upstairs, but I feel like it's going to be too far away. I might have just imagined that. Oh wait, I'm very silly. It needs to just be in line with the window, doesn't it? So can now I observe? Yeah. Okay. Diamondus minor? Class rooms with photos are more common. Got that a little bit late, but I'll be excited about that. And now we try and use that luck for the dark room. Okay. Gem rooms normally have more doors. Secret tunnel. I don't. Can I have an? Do I have an index of all the rooms somewhere? Hallways are not as helpful. Green room. I'm missing out on some of the yellow rooms. Or have I seen all the rooms now? No, I'm missing 4 blue rooms. Blue isn't an option here. I think green most commonly has the most doors. Honey! I'll go for a courtyard. There's often a myriad of items ahead. Do I have a hammer this time? Not worth picking up, but what if it's a nice rock? It could be decorative. Turnip! On this, which is probably a poor decision. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Big key stonks. I'm gonna use a regular key. I should have auto gone for a green room in an attempt to get the secret garden. Let me consult my notes. From the very thorough gardener, who's my current favorite character, can you get the secret garden from the outside? Is it one of the ones with a limited deployment? It is. Okay, so I want to stay on the edge. So I'll go drawing room, I think. No beeping. Let's search again with a regular key. Do I want to use a greenhouse? Let me check against the soil chart. Is this a good soil? This is a pretty good soil. No? I am 1, 2, 3 from the top. This is a rich soil. Let's go to greenhouse. Rich soil, I tell you. Rich! Okay, I don't have the lever. What do you mean none of the flowers are flowering? You have rich soil. I've screenshotted that one before. I'll dig up better things. Not what I would archetypically describe as a better thing. I'm a little confused by that note because he seemed to be inferring that the plants in the greenhouse would flower depending on the quality of the soil, but this isn't the best soil and nothing's flowering. So I may have to go and reread them after stream. Regular key. Don't want to lose half my steps. Don't have enough keys for the Great Hall. So I guess we go archives and I sulk. But I might get an item in the archives. No, big sad. Let's try going forwards. I am somewhat at peace with taking the non-gem cost item. Ooh, but I'm about to start seeing security doors, and I don't have the pass. So, let me do this. Keycard system. Keycard system. Change offline mode to unlocked. Exit out. And then I just need to find the power. Okay. I may go out. Yeah, so as to not double back and cross off the courtyard route. Can rotate. I've not been to the rotunda before. Maybe this is perfect rotunda time. I don't know how this room works. This is very pretty and cool. Can I only draft from it once, or can I draft from it multiple times? Okay, so it looks like I can continuously draft different rooms from it. I'm gonna draft the one out here in case I'm wrong. Do not have cloister money anymore. Do not have Grand Hall keys. Gonna suffer. Okay. The regular key. I rotate the floor plans. We have to get the archive floor plan. Which is a corridor? That could work out. Let's have a look through here. Paint. Okay. Well, we can. I don't have the keys for the Great Hall, so I go storeroom here. I'm not sure what I'm kinda farming towards here. There's a hose pipe, hose house. Okay. Good note. I'm doing movement with one hand, which is probably not the wisest. I'm gonna draft the downwards facing room. I quite like this rotunda. 3 gems is a lot, but you know, like a full point room and you can reorientate the rooms you're drafting from is pretty swell, in my opinion. This is a bit silly because I'm using I'd like to go to the mail room because I think it moves the story forwards, even if it's a dead end. Do you know what I mean? Oh, new mail? No, floor mail. Going in the big house? I think most people would be pretty scared for being alive this time, the first time. Have I read this one before? I think I have. I don't think I have. Oh wait, that's a number on the front? 6789? I'm gonna make a note of that, that feels significant. Oh wait, no, I have seen this stamp before. This is in my existing stamp collection, I think. Where does new mail get delivered? I am not too familiar with this room. To sender, as he's no longer employed. Okay. Oh, I should look at this. Oh no, never mind, this is just a tutorial, I've done that one. That's not new mail. How do I know what's new mail and what's fake mail? Do I not have any mail? I guess now next time I go there there'll be something. But I don't know if I should pay attention to that. Playing this game with gaps in the middle makes it hard. Who could have thunk it? Okay. Let us return to the ominous. We can go to the gym now, I suppose. The weight room, which does have 4 doors, and bad intentions for my number of toes. Oh, the lever! If I can ever make it back to the courtyard, I can figure out how the lever works, because I didn't make a note of it last time. I don't want to use the garden key on this. I'm gonna go to bed with it. Oh wait. Green? G? Okay. No, I don't want to use my special garden key. It's so pretty. I want to keep it to go to the secret garden. So bad at tabbing into OBS. I don't know why, but I never play with OBS full screened. It just feels like it has to be a half-size window. Okay. Wait, let me do maths. Wait. North being top, okay. Let's just try and get a draftable outside room. Tempted to get the aquarium. The aquarium sometimes has dirt in it. Dirt! Sorry. Just let me down. That doesn't look like a secret garden. Specific door for the secret garden? I'm gonna have to use it. I'm gonna go to the aquarium and go through the fun door. This is the secret garden. I'm gonna be fit. Oh! Apple? I like this garden. I'm gonna dig holes in it. Pebbles. Ooh. Okay, another key. Okay, we got movement. We're moving. We're grooving. I'm assuming there's gonna be some notes somewhere. As gorgeous as this is, I feel like it must have information about how difficult it was to get to. This feels interactable. They all point towards the thing. Does something happen? Oh, and then this opens one of the levers for the outside room. Oh, the secret garden, the other room opens the right side one. Well, so... Okay, so the 7 halls can open one, the secret garden can open one, and the greenhouse can open one. But I've made it into the antechamber and got the key for it. I just can't find the room to go from there. I like this garden though. It is a little bit disheartening having it just be another way to get to the end room, But I suppose I can try and get that again. And we have to pick the archive here, else it's a dead end, right? Nice, food. Do I get a lot of steps? I'll have dinner. Boiler room was yesterday's problem, wasn't it? Yeah. So that's a crate, I would assume. And that's a chart? The chart doesn't have an E on the end. Door is locked. Is this locked? Okay, let's use the key here. Holes in the pretty garden for more plants? Precisely! Okay, let's just try and make it to the final room again. We can do the billiards puzzle pretty smoothly. No coins! Okay, time for quick math. Oh! Oh, what does the middle symbol mean? 18. What? 3 squared, 9? Okay, that's fun. 3 squared, so 9 again. 5 plus 15? 5 minus 15, which is minus 10 squared, which is 100, which isn't on the board. 20 squared isn't on the board either. So that has to be divided by, and I've got my things wrong, so it's 15 divided by 5, so it's 9 again? No, that one was confusing. So 3 squared is 9. 1 plus 2 is 3, which squared is 9. Is it that it's only the point here, so it's 5 squared is 25 minus 15 is 10? Is that it? Nice. Got keys. I wasn't sure what the bidmass podmass bracketing was of that. For if you... Oh, please be in a straight line. Oh, heck. Well, I guess we're not making it to the room. We did a decent jump. Late flight? F. Okay. Can note that. Let's try the other... Oh. Chief and chef? Let's try this dead end room. I could try the breaker box, but I don't know what I would be able to access differently with it. Oh, the security! Yes, breaker box, because then I can get to on the right. And I don't want to swip the... I want to turn the garage off. I'd like to turn the gymnasium off, I think. I'm scared of the gymnasium. Dining room, secret garden, aquarium, weight room, rotunda, rotate into archives to security, and then can go through the top door. Do I have the lever? So I should go archives, drawing room, greenhouse, activate the lever to open this door, and then go security. Okay, we got a plan! Oh, banana! Why didn't you beep at me for missing banana? I'm gonna leave that door for now because I have the option to get to the end, which I think is probably more informative. I've only done it once, so I'm assuming it's the same every time, which is a pretty big assumption. Made it to the outside of it quite a few times, but getting the doors lined up is a nuisance. Okay, this is the right one? Yeah. But I want to go to the greenhouse first, so... Go straight across and then left. Do the lever. Oh, I don't do the lever because that room's blocked off. Never mind, big sad. Should have made a. You don't beep at me for fruit. I could have had so many more steps. Sorry, I'm just outraged. That is what it is. But there's no rooms to draft from in the study. Guess it's the end of the run and we have a look in the study. I'm not sure how many times I've picked it before. I picked it once last time, but... Oh, I have numbers that I can try with this. There's 6080. Oh, okay, let's try again. There's 6789, which feels unlikely, but it was on one of the envelopes. Then there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which again feels unlikely, but the codes that it could be. I've been taking screenshots of so many things. I don't think I have a code that relates to this one at least. There's gotta be something juicy in here. Wait, I just remembered. The last time that I needed to get to a safe, it was based off a date relating to an item in the... Do I remember the starting date of this game? And it could be the Thursday. So, Crown and Crow? Okay, that one's pretty chill. I'm assuming this is a date, but which date? Just contemplating quietly, because if I try and speak, I was thinking I'm just gonna start humming the Bananarama soundtrack, which I like, but I don't know if it's helpful, and it probably won't be in tune. It feels so anticlimactic to end, just not being able to figure out the safe combination, but it does feel unlikely that it would be within this room, so there has to be, I'm guessing, it... No, for the ladies' chamber, I know that's not its official name, but the date was in the room on a photo, but would that be too similar to be looking for something akin to that? Maybe it's in the other office, because there's the fraud office, isn't there? Not the money laundering one, the other, the gem-related one. So much more space for red envelopes I've not utilized. Okay, I guess I go to the wait room and try the downward path though. I'll always try coming back here if I can tell. Oh. Oh! Oh. Wait, was the bottom wait room locked? I gotta rotate them. Oh, I wouldn't be doing my rotating dance, that made me dizzy. I am kinda sold on the rotunda now. I think this is a good room, an acceptable room, not like a great one, but it's pretty. This is a pretty ideal drafting position for it. Locked. It's Jova then. Yeah, I can't think of any other paths to follow. The other bedroom door was locked, so let's call it a day. Alrighty, I think today is gonna as in the day I'm starting is going to be my last day. For I am sleepy, and it takes me an hour to do a day, seemingly. Even continue. So the secret garden isn't quite as impactful as I'd hoped, which is very disappointing. I wonder if the game... Oh, there's a parcel! Amateur lockpit gems? Ooh! Feels like a bold way to start the day. I'm not sure if I'm equipped to utilize them. I guess I gotta make a good day of it. I wonder if there's any gem requirements on the outside rooms. I guess now's a good time to find out. Oval might be handy, as long as I don't go into any of the red rooms, the loot depths, but I kinda wanna see what the trading post is. What are things you can trade for? I don't think I've drafted it before. Teapot! Can I trade? A little too dangerous to pick up. Okay. Oh. Oh, is this the mirror of... Oh, I'm confused. Let me try and figure the rules out. I got nothing. Okay. So... The purple tile seems to always rotate its adjacent tiles. And you can swap the purple tile by clicking this button. Okay, so there aren't any valid moves for this one. This allows you to move items up. This has at least one valid move, which I cannot figure out. That was moved up as if... Oh! Oh, you need them in all four corners. Okay, so... So if you click on a button that doesn't have its corner populated, it resets them into the middle. This rotates them. If you click on an adjacent one to purple, it swaps with the purple. Okay. I kinda like doing that, and then doing this again to rotate in. I didn't mean to do that part. Let's reset. Okay, so here, flip across, rotate once. Rotate twice. Can you flip across here? No, what causes the purple to be able to flip to the other tile? I haven't got that part of it yet. gonna spend the whole day in the puzzle box? Maybe. I want to be. I've had the purple tile not be central before. There? Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2! I'll take money. I was hoping for plot. Oh, I like this blanket carpet. Flour. Coffee. Shop. Don't want to trade away my lockpick kit. I want to look at what you have. I could swap it for a key card. That does feel like quite good value, but that feels like something that I do partway through the run. That feels like a good option. Okay. I try and get through some of the run without getting too sleepy, and then trade away the lockpick for a key card when there's no security shenanigans. Going full speed ahead. Then ooh! I got an amateur lockpick kit. Guess it doesn't work for those kind of locks. I wonder, is the basement key like the secret garden where you have to be in a certain room and use the basement key to open a door to get access to the basement? Rather than trying to wait until I have the basement door in front of me that I can't get to it? That's scary. Then I've got to try it, and that's a limited resource. I'm gonna pick a dead end here, just because I don't want to double over my steps too much. I feel like the game is being quiet. Is it punishing me for getting confused? I like green rooms, but I don't know if this is wise. I'm gonna take care. I feel like I have most of the green rooms figured out by now. In a way that, can I look at the room index? Yeah. Oh, it was the secret garden that was populating fruit. I didn't suddenly become oblivious. Green rooms are just pretty, they're not quite as exciting as I hoped. Da 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 da. Get a key. The gems in this box. The statement is of no help at all. The gems are in the blue box. Okay, so if this statement is of no help at all, what counts as help? If this is false, then it doesn't inform the location of the gems. Well, you can't have a clue be of no help at all, because at the very least it's used for the contradiction. So I think that's innately false, and so this is true? Because you always need the 3 of them to form the paradox in the way they're constructed for this room. Like, it doesn't tell you where the gems are, but it tells you which one is true, and by proxy tells you where the gems are. True, true, false, because I've got no idea how to navigate this. I feel like I might be wrong for this one. Oh, I hope my reasoning was correct, because normally I'm pretty certain on those, but I... Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, chapel it is. I've really closed off my options, haven't I? Ooh, Clancy! Let's do the corner that I've kind of wrecked. I'd rather get 2 items at this point. Oh, I should probably have gone to the observation. But I don't know how good or how regular the observation rewards are. Now I have to go back to the chapel! That wasn't worth getting a currency and nothing. Not planning. The weird room, in case of cooler key, because you can sometimes get a cool key behind the gate. One time I saw a coin behind there and now I always check it. Have I reached a number of days where they're now just making things more complicated? 5... 9, 5, 5, 25? No. 9, 5 divided by 5, 1? Is the outer circle divide? Okay, it is. Well, I have to get a corridor here, which is a shame. I would like gems. I have so many gems, I'm being greedy. Greedy stones. West Wing Hall? I'll take a key. Clarity is probably beneficial. I don't have the lock-picking thing, which is irksome because I haven't seen any locks. Keycard system. Hello. I wonder if... Okay, this is gonna sound silly, but I feel like one of the reasons why I'm convinced that this game might randomly have horror elements is because there's quite a few things you can do to make it harder to navigate. And I assume you would only do that if there's someone else navigating with you, potentially who you are not directly aligned with, which is quite a disquieting thought. I don't know enough about how the boiler room works to use a hair. I also don't really want to do the boiler room to get to the tools, so I'm gonna take the passage, I think. Well, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch, the quiz. Oh. Go straight across. Oh, I didn't hydrate, I scammed you. Where's my beverage? Big beverage bottle. There we are, big beverage bottle. Boiler room stay solved if you finished it earlier? Should have given me a little well done and told me that. Sounds like a cool idea for a horror game? Like a puzzle game? And the further you get along solving the puzzle, someone starts following after you. It could be like a treasure hunt game. Like one of those inheritance, you gotta decipher something. And then the more people think that you're on the right track, the more they're following you and sabotaging you. Could be fun. I feel like depending on how you build the exploration, my instinct would be to make it a maze game, but I don't know, escape room games are pretty fun. They're kinda difficult to design. Don't want a dead end. Which rooms do I have access to? Can I look at my room inventory? Oh no, I can't. I guess I take the reading nook? big reading nook enthusiast. I want a reading nook. I'm considering getting a rocking chair off Facebook Marketplace, which does come with the issue if it requires Facebook Marketplace, which I always feel like has a significant chance of being just kind of kidnapped and all those unpleasant things. But it's a really nice rocking chair, but it's also £70. But it's a really nice rocking chair. I don't know what VAC indicators are. Rocking chair is already done. You're coded? It is! It makes so much sense for me to own a rocking chair, and I don't. And I feel like it's the type of thing that can't commonly be found at an estate sale or like at a charity shop, which are my normal hauntings. And so I don't really have many items to combine, so I'm just gonna have a little root around. See if there's anything on the floor. And I'm gonna open this because it's offline. And we're gonna go to the observatory because we're still Gem Moolah. Gem currency. Got a 5. The slice. Don't know what that means, but we meander. Do we go right? Is the basement key, this is a genuine question, this isn't me musing, is the basement key like the secret garden key, where I just have to use it to get access to the basement? Apples are extra delicious today. I will say apples are one of the fruits that has the highest variance between a good and a bad example of a piece of fruit, because you can always have bad fruit in the sense that it's rotten or not the correct texture because it's not ripe enough, but you can have incredible apples and you can also have just bland mushy apples without them necessarily being gone off. And so I do think it's a good fruit where you can have a variety of the flavour of it in a sense, and that's true for any fruit and vegetable, but I feel like for other fruits it's more often very expensive versions of that piece of fruit, whereas it can happen with just like supermarket apples, you know? Maybe this is my apple bias showing. I don't know what my favorite brand of apple is. I was watching a Rebecca Kwong interview and she got asked what her favorite apple was and she knew a brand, and I just don't think I'm up to that on my apple knowledge, and it made me think that I'm not being enthusiastic about fruit enough. I like Pink Ladies. You see, that's an apple brand that I know, and it sounds quite cute because it's, I don't know. I like wearing pink outfits, and I'm lady adjacent, so maybe I like Pink Ladies. I feel like I remember Pink Ladies being quite sweet, but not having a very round flavor. Like it's quite a sharp sweetness. Crunchy apples good, green apples extra good. Green apples can get a little bit sour for me. I think sour might be the wrong word, but there's a harshness to them at times. I want to try different types of apples. If I become a person who wakes up early every week to go to a park run, do you think I can wake up like an extra half hour earlier if I'm gonna already make myself unhappy to go to a farmer's market to get different types of apples? I like the sour. I like sour and citrus, but outside of that, sour and bitter food is a bit difficult for me. I like the other flavor points, but those I find a little. I'm gonna grab the basement key. I have a lot of steps, and so I'm assuming I can always put it back if need be. For content of garments or articles left overnight. Okay, can I look at the description of the basement key? Unlocks the basement door. This has me thinking that I misunderstood the notion of how to get to the basement and that it's similar to the garden. But then, was I lucky in that I picked the door to unlock with the garden key? I feel like I was. Oh wait, no, those... Looking at my notes. I think I need to go to the foundation first. I have that in my notes. I don't know where that I know that from. How do I draft the foundation? I don't think I've seen that one before. Wait, let me look at my rooms. Foundation? Bedroom, shops, hallways. None of these are foundations. None of these are 46 is the aim of the game. I'm gonna do a big dyslexia and miss it, aren't I? I'm missing so many early rooms! Okay, I guess it must be a blue room. 2 rooms? Oh, I've seen all the outer rooms now. Okay. Interesting. I think you've gotten pretty unlucky with the foundation avoiding you. I was thinking I might have to do like a 3-part summon for it, and that's why I was getting so worried and being precious about the key. I'm assuming it's room 40 or 30? Okay. I'm slightly running out of doors. But that's okay, because that means I got a lot of steps and I can return my key if needed. I would use the... Oh, actually, it's better for me to go to the West Wing Hall, I think, then. Oh, I suppose the security is open now, so it doesn't make as much of a difference. Commissary is the only option I have, I think. We got sleeping masks, which I don't know what they do. Metal detectors, which just beep. Shovels, which I love, and salt shakers, which are just kind of there. I don't know what salt shakers or sleeping masks do. I could do with being witch again, so I can buy things and read their keywords. None of these are the room I want. Okay, let's go gymnasium. Let's be scared of our feet. Did my foot count fall, or did me turning the gymnasium off work? Use normal key. This is lose when drafted. I might get a nursery. Going down to 23 steps, and then losing 2. And then having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. If I lose this key, I'm gonna be grumpy. The passage? They really don't want me to found the foundation. Is the foundation blue? I think I have all the other rooms. So it has to be blue? So I'm not gonna find it through this. So it's best to just get a green room. Oh, lockpick. Let's get a cloister. I'm still perturbed by not being able to dig. Turning it off worked? Oh, nice. If the courtyard was rotated, it'd be great. The chest is drawing me to the courtyard. I know it's not a guaranteed item in it, but I feel like shovel or thingamabob. Okay, let's hope that there's big lock moment. Okay, well I can buy things now. That's nice. Glitch mouse. Is it meant to be this difficult to get the foundations? Okay, dining room. now I eat this, and so I'm less low on steps. I've never seen a trophy room. Interesting. That's gonna be one of the high-tier blue rooms. Is it reasonable that now knowing that there isn't something I need to do to get to the foundation and that I've just been unlucky, I'm sulking a little bit, or am I being petty? I feel like it's quite reasonable to be grumpy with the foundation. Dwarf, I guess? Oh, should have got that earlier. Little thingamabob. Bob. Bob. Can I see something over here? No. Okay. Laboratory? I'm not very good with the laboratory. I think you've been crazy unlucky. No. I was kind of hoping the answer would just be nah, you just gotta figure it out. But I complete thaw? But, thing magnified, I think? Oh, Randolph is the. Oh. I guess I can turn the power back on now. Oh, I could trade it for something. I remember I spent time in here. Oh, I didn't draft the boiler room. I spent so much time in here doing a periodic table to numbers to letters thing, and I cannot remember what it got me. Okay, I guess I do it again. But I'm just gonna Google the periodic table of elements because I don't want to look it up again. I can remember most of them, but I can't remember the like floating transition metals. They're crazy metals. So we have 6 across bottom row is PU. 2 is S16, I think. Yeah. I'm assuming 3H push TH 5 that the RE. I'm assuming that's an RE. Yeah, so 3 then up a 8 F T after I'm assuming 10 10? Oh. Rejected there. Let me pause. It's 7 is P, 8 is F, then 9 is U. I always AFPO, 10 OG, 11 AT, 12 NE. It makes sense for the first 3 words, then it disintegrates. Push 3 up AFPOOG AFNE? ATNE. The answer is clearly love. Okay, so no, I am doing the right thing because the first And then gotten at the end makes sense, but it's the AFPOO. AFPO? No. Okay, let me check that bit again. So we have 7, which is the start of the issues. Could this be a weird American thing where they have a different periodic table? That seems incredibly unlikely. But where it's punishing you for not using theirs. I'm gonna just take a screenshot and put it in a different tab. Okay, so 7 PA 8 F up, and then you have AF as the start of the next word. 9, which is, oh, it is different here. No, it's PO still. No, it's not. Oh, it's because this isn't a complete periodic table. It's older. It's missing everything from Covinium onwards. Oh, okay. So it is TE. Okay, that makes so much sense. I was looking at the wrong row, and then it's after N for the. You have after RN, and then 12. You still have NE. Oh no, we have 11 in between, which is after 9. Push 3 up after 9. Okay. I bamboozled myself by looking for the bottom row without realizing that the bottom elements were missing. So it's 9, then 3. But it doesn't matter because I don't have the boiler. Never mind, big sad, but I have a note for next time. Is this electrical mail can only be accessed via the security terminal? That's not true. Because it's read in writing, in type rather. Anything else for me to do here? I suppose I can check the terminal, but I still don't know the password. Set up. Continue with experiments. Each time you find some trash while digging, when you draft a hallway from another hallway, I think I'm most likely to open locked trunks. So I'm gonna put this. Yeah. Edge locks. Okay. I don't know how to log onto the network, so I'm gonna continue onwards from here. Lockpick. Ooh. None of these are the room I want. And this door isn't open, so it doesn't really matter. But I guess I get the dark rooms in case I do subsequently open it. It seems pretty unlikely. Let's try drafting this way. I don't know what the incentive to do that would be anyway. Oh, gem. Because I have all of the... Oh, I should have lockpicked. That's me being silly. What are my steps to get back? So I have 34, so 1, 2, minus 2. Sorry, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, negated 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I guess I get the office? I'd have the password to the other room in it. Jet, please check if any of these books matching this title are available for purchase. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna make a note of that because that feels important from the reading room, especially because the one in black compared to the others in red. No, come back. Is anything else pickable? Oh, I've done this before, haven't I? It's the safe. I couldn't figure out the password to it, I don't think. I want to sit in the chair, but it won't let me. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there's enough time to put another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Yeah. Oh, so I didn't realize that the this had a corresponding direction. So for the garden, it would be this one. Okay. That's poignant given where I am. Does this have a date in it by any chance, the photo? Because I have a memory of being able to open the safe, but I can't remember how I did it. The White Queen is. It's so confusing because this doesn't have the layout of a chessboard, but the pieces do seem to have a pattern. It's not necessarily like an even distribution of pieces, but okay. Red Golden Estate. Finds a spread distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the estate. Yeah? Okay. One payroll? Payroll now, sure. Let's find more money. And then I don't have the password to the estate, so I exit. Did this door doesn't open? No. Guess I don't have the access to the safe for now. What rooms can I go through? I have the courtyard and the upper gymnasium and nothing else. Okay, I got 2 tries and that's it. Oh. I guess I have to go for the pool otherwise it gets closed off. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to where I had hoped for. I haven't been to the sauna very much and I haven't been able to draft it at the same time as the boiler room. But I imagine that you can change the water level using... Oh, it's the pump room, isn't it? Not the water room. The boiler room, rather. Fine. Pine S? Okay. I mean, we may as well go to the bunk room. There's no connection. It doesn't make our journey better. Much faster. Back. Any of this stuff and didn't notice it last time? Hello, friend! You're like me, but with less grey hair. Well, similar but not the same, you know. You're saying hi to me. I would love a giant wheel. I think it would make me very happy. Because it'd be nice to run on, but I also imagine it'd be quite fun to sleep on. Like, think of the spine support. Lying straight can feel so strange. I remember finding notes in here, but I think I'm. Ah! He's going! He's so cute! I think it might have been another room. Grain and Wayne G. Okay. They do have very nice rugs in this house. I know they're very rich, but I'm still impressed by it. They have a lot of rich people with bad taste. Okay, let's get this key back before I lose my marbles. Oh, I can buy the things to see how they work. Sleeping mask. The first time you enter each bedroom, gain 5 steps. Okay. And salt shaker. Whenever you eat extra food, gain extra steps. Okay. And then I know what the others do. I could shuffle for things, but that wouldn't help me find a room, which is what I need to do. So I want to go passageway left into workshop. Alright, see if there's any workshop combinations I can think of. Salt shaker and a lockpick? No. Salt shaker and sleeping mask? Coin purse? Coin purse key card? There's not very many combinations in this game, are there? Although I suppose these are some quite awkward items, but... Put the key back. At least I haven't lost it. Basement key. Okay, you can retrieve this item tomorrow. And then, I think we call it a day. I guess. The foundation. I looked at so many rooms and I didn't even get offered it. Okay. I might try and ask what category of room the foundation is, so I know where to expand outwards from, if that makes sense. Because you gotta... I don't know if it's the last missing blue room in the top segment or the middle segment, or if it's one of the 4 missing ones in the lower area. And I know it's not like a strict division, but it is pretty strongly correlated, so I might ask that in Discord so I have it in writing for next time I play the game. I had like a half cough before and now my voice is going away and I feel a bit silly, but I think with that it's probably the end of the stream. I hope you had fun. Apologies that I feel like I had a good time wandering around, but I'm not sure if I made much progress, which I feel a little silly about. But I hope you enjoyed it. It's been fun. I'm glad. I do enjoy playing this game, but puzzle games are always spooky because there's the risk of backseating. But maybe I'm just being unlucky. I don't know. This is like the it was my second stream on this where I got the door key, and so it was pretty early on in that one. So I've just spent like 5 hours post door key not getting the foundation. Oh wait. Pandapool, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the library. I hope you're having a good day. I'm glad it's been fun. Okay. I think with that, we're gonna get ready to raid Rhine. Has Nightbot fixed itself out? I don't think so. I will get the messages myself. But yeah, I hope everyone had a fun stream. I will oh, I forgot to pin the message, but as a little reminder, I am doing my like special event birthday stream on Tuesday next week. I'm gonna be doing a post about it on social media tomorrow. If people would like to go, there's gonna be new emotes. I'm gonna show some cool art. I'm gonna be excitable, and it's gonna be a yapping stream where I talk about books and storytelling, and that's what most of my streams turn into, but I hope this is fun since it's like a nice little community thing. Or I'm trying to make it, I don't know. Running events is weird. I'm looking forward to it. But there'll be new emotes, which that's exciting. You get to spam them. And I'm planning to do the poll to decide which emotes are the free channel access ones, because I said I was going to do it at debut and then forgot because I was too excited to play Animal Crossing. So that'll be our little celebration. But I hope you have a wonderful day. If you would like to submit a story for us to yap about in terms of storytelling and how it impacts it's had, feel free to submit it to the form, which you can find on the Discord or on my Twitter or Blue Sky. And I will see you again tomorrow, but at a later time than usual, for video game. For the raid has gone. The scary radio game. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye.